In the wide world of streaming, only a few have built a reputation like Penguinz0's. Also known as Charlie, this young lad started streaming on YouTube in 2007 and has not looked back ever since. Throughout these years on YouTube, Charlie has kept a positive reputation and built a fandom that quite literally adores him. But again, he is putting himself out on the internet, and that move does not come without its fair share of controversies. Interestingly, unlike other streamers, Penguinz0's YouTube career has remained unaffected by any of the controversies. In fact, those who tried dragging him into a controversy saw their career go down in ashes. Here are some of the most complex controversies Penguinz0 faced, and how each one of it backfired for the YouTubers who tried bringing the streaming icon, Charlie, down. DarkViperAU. Let's start off with a creator who did held some solid ground at the start of the online beef, yet quickly lost all the support simply because he wanted things to heat up and become a talk of town. DarkViperAU is a renowned GTA superplayer who is doing decently well with his YouTube career as well. That was until he posted a 14-page-long document on social media bashing the reactors and their unjust way of making money off others' content. Viper did initially give some logical reasons and gained the support of many who agreed to his idea that React streamers were exploiting the YouTube and streaming world. But he did cross the line when he went as far as to accuse React streamers of having the same mindset as that of a sexual abuser. This immediately upset many fans, and they let it known in their comments by saying that while his arguments were valid, he did not have to violate his influence by shaming others in such a way, but Viper remained not bothered and continued with his notion. This soon became the internet's trending topic, as Viper initially wanted, and Penguinz0 soon did his take on it. The video was titled, "Are React Streamers Bad People?", where he focused on reading through the document and addressing the arguments presented in it.
I know they say the Lord forgives all sins, even murder, but thanks to one man, my third eye has truly been opened to a very hard to swallow truth that there's one sin so unforgivable that it sends the person straight to hell. It's React content. There is no forgiveness for React.
He also gave some very hard facts about why not every React video is stealing up someone else's views, and sometimes they can add to the channel's growth. He also recounted how his own YouTube growth started with Ray Williamson reacting to his video, and how Dark Viper was once himself a React streamer. Charlie's video pretty much revolved around showing the bright side of the React media, but Dark Viper was stubborn on his perspective. He claimed that Penguinz0 was just using his large platform to morph the narrative in his favor, and that he had maybe not even read the whole document carefully. While you might think that Dark Viper was once again escalating situations, this time he was partially right. Penguinz0 later posted another response where he acknowledged that he did get a few things wrong, but he had no intention of misrepresenting Dark Viper, since he is one of Charlie's liked streamers out there.
I wouldn't misrepresent his points on purpose because it's a guy that I liked. And before he made this video, many people misunderstood his points as well. It wasn't just me. You could go on his own subreddit when this was happening and people were like, yeah, this document was very confusing to me as a fan of Dark Viper. And as someone who liked him, it was confusing to me as well.
Charlie went as far as announcing that he will no longer be making React content. The beef could have extended far, but ended with a 2-hour debate and a private conversation about their conflicting views. The two YouTubers later collaborated in a video too, which was their way of waving the peace flag towards the YouTube community. Synthetic Man. If there is one thing about Charlie, it's that he knows how to take a joke and how not to take disrespect, especially when it is based on his private life, which he keeps completely off camera. This was exceptionally shown when he found himself at the center of a controversy with fellow YouTuber Synthetic Man. The situation began on April 19, 2024, during an episode of The Official Podcast. During the podcast, Charlie joked about Synthetic Man's extreme opinions on the new Fallout series, referring to his belief that the show was woke propaganda. The remark was intended as lighthearted banter. Still, it pissed Synthetic Man off, and he made sure to let everyone know that.
Called me out. Are you kidding me? Critical called me out? Oh my god. You got me.
By April 21st, a viewer had informed Synthetic Man of Charlie's comments. In response, Synthetic Man posted a video that accused Charlie of being part of a shill campaign for Amazon. This reaction seemed disproportionate as Synthetic Man launched a series of personal attacks, including references to Charlie's private life and his longtime partner. Synthetic Man labeled Charlie a sellout and criticized him without watching the podcast segment. The fallout was swift and severe. Synthetic Man's video was met with over 177,000 dislikes, and the comment section became a battleground for fans and critics alike. Many viewers accused Synthetic Man of being unable to handle criticism and pointed out the absurdity of his claims. The commentary community also joined the fray, pointing out Synthetic Man's inability to engage in constructive discourse without resorting to personal attacks. The controversy lasted an extended period of time, but it did show the whole world that YouTubers, when faced with public disagreements, can really cross boundaries that they should not. Charlie, known for his calm attitude and ability to defuse tense situations, responded with logic and clarity. The two elements that were completely absent in Synthetic Man's explosive reaction, leaving the latter's arguments weakened. Ultimately, the controversy served as a reminder of the importance of maintaining civility and open-mindedness in online discussions. Sneo. Next up, we have a heated controversy with Sneo, a YouTuber known for his thought-provoking documentaries and street interviews. The conflict begins when Charlie critiques Sneaky's friends, Fresh and Fit, who portray themselves as alpha males while offering dating and lifestyle advice. Charlie mocked their personas, describing them as exaggerated and insincere, which drew the rage out of Sneo. Sneo responded with a video in which he attacked Charlie's appearance and questioned his views on monogamy, suggesting that Charlie's long-term relationship made him less of a man. Sneeko's arguments seemed rooted in personal attacks rather than substantive points, and Charlie responded with a video that systematically dismantled Sneeko's claims. Charlie's calm and logical approach contrasted sharply with Sneeko's inflammatory rhetoric, leaving Sneeko's arguments weakened. The controversy escalated further when Sneo, in a live stream, brandished a gun and made threatening remarks directed at Charlie. Viewers and other content creators widely condemned this shocking display of aggression. In response, Charlie released a video addressing the threats, in which he maintained his composure and humorously corrected Sneeko's misuse of gun terminology. This response turned the tables on Sneo, leaving him ridiculed by Charlie's fans and the wider YouTube community.
You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute... The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips.
Despite Sneeko's continued attempts to attack Charlie's image and make baseless accusations, Charlie's rational responses and refusal to engage in personal vendettas only bolstered his reputation. Vegan Gains, known off-camera as Richard Burgers, has crafted a reputation as one of YouTube's most controversial creators. He has built his brand on a unique blend of vegan advocacy and a knack for stirring up drama. His content is not just about promoting a plant-based lifestyle. He is an unapologetic critic, sometimes becoming straight-up rude toward those who eat meat. His provocative style has earned him a fair share of criticism and a spot in many online feuds.
You don't like kids, right? And you love your pet. Like, if you had to like sacrifice some random kid to save your pet, would you do it?
Yeah, probably.
One of the most infamous incidents involved Burgers filming his grandfather having a heart attack. Instead of offering help, he grabbed his camera, intending to share the footage with his audience. His family was outraged, rightfully so, preventing the video from ever making it online. This stunt showed Burgers' need for controversy without caring about advocacy or sensitivity. When his channel faced termination from YouTube, it was clear that his antagonistic style had pushed boundaries a bit too far. Yet, Burgers didn't back down. He continued to generate drama, focusing his attention on creators like Charlie, who criticized a mukbang YouTuber for their treatment of animals. Burgers accused Charlie of hypocrisy, comparing his content to the very animal cruelty he condemned. The internet wasn't impressed, with over 30,000 dislikes slamming Burgers' video as a logical leap too far. Charlie, in turn, called out Burgers for giving veganism a bad name. He talked about how his aggressive tactics turned potential supporters into haters. Charlie argued that Berger's approach was more about winning arguments than genuinely promoting veganism's benefits. Despite backlash, Vegan Gains continued his path, seemingly more interested in views than in meaningful dialogue. His response to Charlie's criticisms ignored the main issues, opting instead to accuse Charlie's audience of toxicity, while himself refusing to address the real points raised. This further built up his reputation as a polarizing figure, more interested in debate than its substance. The drama peaked when Charlie posted another response, dismissing Berger's arguments and questioning his motives. Charlie noted that Berger's focused on exploiting controversy for financial gain rather than sincerely furthering the vegan cause. This observation resonated with many viewers, further insulting Berger's credibility. And that was all for this video, folks. Which one of these controversies did you find the most iconic? Let us know in the comments below. And subscribe to our channel for more daily updates on the hottest topics of YouTube.